Welcome to Literal Equations for MAT021. For literal equations, you're going to be asked to solve a formula or an equation for a given variable. For this video, we're going to look at examples 1 and 2 in your workbook. Looking at example 1, we're asked to solve the equation or the formula A equals BH, which is our area formula for a parallelogram, for the variable h. For this particular formula, we have multiplication, b times h. So to get h by itself, we would divide both sides by b. That would give me a over b equals h. Usually we like to write it with the singular variable on the left-hand side. So I'm going to rewrite that as h equals a over b. So that would be our final answer for example 1. For example 2, we're solving the formula for L. So our equation or formula here is t equals 2 pi times the square root of L over G. Now, anytime you have a radical or a square root, you need to make sure it's by itself before you try to get rid of it, which means in this case, we need to move that 2 pi before we can do anything else. So since that's being multiplied by our radical, to get rid of it, we're going to divide on both sides by 2 pi. And since that 2 pi is being multiplied together, we can divide by both of those at the same time. So that would give me t over 2 pi equals square root of L over G. Now, to get rid of a square root, the opposite of a square root is squaring something. So I would need to square both sides, and that means completely. So that means that fraction I have on the left-hand side, t over 2 pi, I have to put that in parentheses to square it. So that will give me the quantity t over 2 pi squared equals L over G. And then finally, to get that L by itself, I need to get rid of the G in my denominator on the right. So to do that, I'm going to multiply both sides by G. So when I do that on the right-hand side, the G's will divide out. And I'm left with L equals G times the quantity t over 2 pi squared. So that would be our equation solved for L.